Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash, right before the big holiday, hence the ugly sweater. Mitch English along with Andrea Jackson. And today we're digging into a roundtable discussion that has critics all around the world either crying foul or saying, hey, good call. Here's the topic. Who gets into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Am I right? The conversation actually has taken a turn after Cher recently called out the Hall of Fame for excluding her. Here's what she said during a recent interview over on the Kelly Clarkson show.
I'm not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Wait, are you serious?
You know what? I wouldn't be in it now if they gave me $1 million.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding you.
All right, to give you an idea of how other people might feel, other famous artists that have been snubbed by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for years have also been out there. Here's our roundtable where we all get to jump in and say our thoughts. First off, James, I want to talk to you about all of this. By the way, some of those other places, Bad Company, Billy Idol's not in it, Barry White, the B-52s. These are all the artists that say, why aren't we in it? But yet, like last year, Dolly Parton was actually brought into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and she's like, I don't have any rock and roll roots to me. Why am I in here? What are your thoughts there, James?
Honestly, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is similar to with the NCAA playoffs. They both suck. When you talk about honestly, when you look at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they did the same thing to hip hop. I mean, you have hip hop artists who are who've been in the game for multiple years and who are not in the Hall of Fame. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, you got Eminem, hometown Detroit favorite. Right. He's in the Hall of Fame before Rakim. Then he was in the Hall of Fame during a time where they were thinking about LL Cool J. It took LL Cool J 10 years to get in there. So it's interesting who they pick and choose. I think it's just all about money. Go Florida State.
All right. Matt, I know that, as far as music goes, you're a little bit like me. It's kind of like once you get stuck in your music, you want to do it. Your thoughts on this, and do you think that will there ever be a chance where people that actually play rock and roll will be into this, or will it be just anybody that's actually famous for the amount of time, or maybe pay enough to get in?
I think it's a pay enough thing, and I mean, you've heard multiple artists complain about this, and sometimes they even say when they finally do get in, they want nothing to do with it because of the money grab that goes in with it. I got to go to the ceremony one year, and it's just 5 hours of droning on and thanking this person and that person, but it doesn't feel like there's any real substance to it. I was kind of like, it's kind of a vapid, situation there. I mean, I was there on a year when Bon Jovi was inducted, which they should be. But, some of the bands, like James was just saying, it's like Eminem's in there before Billy Idol. Like, I don't understand that. Their selection process has never made sense to me.
So you think, Jackson, it's more like a commercial thing? It's like, it's like the Emmys, you just want to get people to tune in or come to the event.
Well, there's a panel of people who obviously pick these nominees, and what's interesting about the Hall of Fame is that the artist has to be in the music business for at least 25 years before they can even be nominated or considered. And then once you're nominated, that doesn't mean that you actually get in. You might just be nominated. So there's all sorts of things that come with it. And then people say, like you mentioned, Mitch, Dolly Parton's country, she's not rock and roll, but they have different categories for different artists. I can't believe Barry White is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Billy Idol, though, got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So in my opinion, I'd rather have the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame than an invite to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I think summing it all up, where is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Cleveland.
Where is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremonies? New York City.
New York.
Makes no sense whatsoever. Why don't they have it even in Cleveland? And Cleveland feels snubbed every single year, but even though you can go there, it's a cool museum. You go by and check it out, but still just not the case there. All right, we'd love to know your thoughts. You could drop us an email just by going by our website, dailyflashshow.com, or of course you can drop us an email straight to us, flash@dailyflashshow.com.